decoration inside the temple, you might imagine what was going on inside this building. So when you walk among all the ruins, you will find that there are hardly any windows. That's one of the characteristics or one of the features of this ancient city. It's hard for you to find any windows, from these ruins. Una is trying to get some nice photos behind the camera. A world-class photographer can do the photographing at the same time, shooting videos while taking photos at the same time. That's the world-class photographer, our Una, behind the camera. All right. And so, like I said, it's hard for you to find any windows of these ruins. Even in the buildings with the 6-meter high walls. So when you stand in a high place, you will only see high walls, and all the houses were divided into different walled areas. Each area had a door which was opened in the daytime and closed at night. So when invaders came, they could only stand on the roofs, but would have had difficulty finding doors to enter any of the houses. So, however, the roofs nowadays have eroded and only the high walls remain intact, so you can still see the structures of the houses and other areas. And when we were visiting this place, I was also wondering why this city got ruined, why the city was abandoned. That was because, like we said previously in our live stream, that in the 14th century, this place was actually invaded by the Mongol ruler Chagatai at that time. And during that period of history, there were years of warfares and fights and chaos. From generation to generation, people here are living in such a, let's say, disaster era at that time. So residents fled from the destroyed city continuously until in the beginning of the 14th century, and the city was abandoned, as was its prosperity and glory and the hustle and bustle of the ancient city. And also, the resulting disruption of trade, warfare, and perhaps also a lack of water, and because of the extreme temperature here in Turpan, that as Nyo introduced to you, it should be the second or third lowest point on Earth, and. So, we have a tourist guide telling us you can actually find some details of the architecture of the building. I'm trying to catch some information. So that should be the kitchen. That should be the kitchen. Alright, so it should be very, very tall. Much taller than we are looking at right now. That's because the wind erosion. So, alright, so the tourist guide says that this place might be the kitchen.
Or booth.
Or just a booth. How can we tell? But you can use your own imagination. Just have a guess what these buildings were used for. I don't think we can catch the sunset anymore. Is there still the sunlight? All right. Say it again. So you should be the Jiaohe people. The resident of Jiaohe, one of the Jiaohe people.
One of my incarnations.
Right. Then I would say that I might be one of the Gaochang people. Because yes, in addition to Jiaohe ruins in the city, that's the place I always want to visit during our trip in Turpan. Because in addition to Jiaohe ruins, you can also find Gaochang ruins in Turpan, this city. And Gaochang is just like Jiaohe. It's also an ancient kingdom, ancient small kingdom, and it's also being abandoned or ruined by the during the 14th century because of the invaders from Mongol noblemen. And the first time I heard about Gaochang, the place, is from a novel, a wuxia novel actually, by Louis Cha or Jin Yong in Mandarin. That novel is named 白马啸西风. I would say that's white horse, nice western wind. I'm not sure whether that's the right translation. You might search that online. So it tells a beautiful story about a girl whose parents were killed because they carried a map of the Gaochang ancient city, and they want to find so many people around at that time want to find the treasure hidden in the Gaochang ancient city. That's why they killed the girl's parents, and the girl then rode a white horse to the Gaochang city, and then she met some young people, some young men, very handsome young men of Kazakh ethnic group over there. And I especially love the last two paragraphs of that novel. Last two paragraphs, or the last one paragraph of that novel, and it says, to the eastern of the Yangtze River, it has green trees, beautiful flowers, cute animals, and golden fish. And among all the young men of Han group, there are a lot of them who are handsome, who are brave. But all these, even though all these things are so beautiful, I just don't like it. So can you tell from that paragraph? That's really romantic expression, I would say. It's just like, even though all the things are beautiful, all the things are nice, you just want to follow your heart to what you truly love. I think that's really nice. That's why I love that story a lot, especially that paragraph a lot. And so that's not happening here in Jiaohe ruin. That's happening in Gaochang ruins. If you have the opportunity to visit Turpan, you should also visit the Gaochang ruins. But we tried to get there this afternoon, but it's too far away from this spot. So between the two, we choose this one, Jiaohe ruins, because it reports that it's the largest, oldest, and the best preserved. So we want to show you the scenery. Very wuxia. Very wuxia. I would say you can catch the flavor of wuxia novels as well from the Jiaohe ruins. Can we also catch the last glimpse of the sunset from here? Yes. The last glimpse of sunset. So get some nice screenshots. That's the last opportunity for today. But tomorrow is another day. We have sunrise and sunset tomorrow, and every day from tomorrow.
You want to take a picture?
Yes, but before that, I'd love to check who else have left us comments. And also, what do you think about the story I just told you? Kenny says, I wonder if you're staying nearby tonight, nearby this Jiaohe ruins. I think our hotel is about half an hour drive, 20 minutes drive from here. So it's quite near. And thank you for asking. And we have a really nice driver waiting for us outside. Don't worry about us. And Kenny says all three of them and all the staff are great at what they do. Thank you so much. And Jessie says beautiful story. Yes, I know that. You know, that's my Louis Cha is so famous. Is such a famous wuxia novelist in China and also around the world. But he has a lot of great pieces of novels. All that people that have been translated in different languages around the world. But among all his works, that one is my favorite, just because of the last paragraph. You can tell how much I love that, right? So it says that that girl is just as stubborn as the ancient Gaochang people. I don't think stubborn is a negative word. In that case, I think that's a positive word to describe how the girl is trying to follow her own heart and how is trying to pursue her own dream and pursue her own love. And all the two ladies behind the camera are trying to get the nice photos, the last chance to get the last snap of the sunset here.
You should do that now.
Oh, otherwise I won't miss the opportunity today. All right, I'll do it now. And also, before we wrap up today's live stream, I'll get some photos of the sunset as well as invite Niu to get in front of the camera to be my model and to let me take some pictures of her. I think if we have a higher platform, that would be better. Or maybe if we after we end today's live stream, we will go back to the platform where we started today. So, where's Niu? Niu, get in front of the camera and don't step on the ground. There. Yes. Yes, see, that's one of the important tips. First, wear a colorful dress like red or blue or green. That's very nice. And second, be confident and just pose. And third, get a nice photographer. All right. Could you please a little bit from here? Yes. A little bit? Yeah. A little, give it to me. All right. I can't believe we're doing this through live stream. Cool, very nice. You see, Niu is a nice model. Cool, very nice. You know, so be confident is also very important for you to get some nice photos. Give me a little bit of your face. Yes, nice. Cool, very nice. Cool, very nice. Very nice. Niu is trying to be cute. Oh, she is cute. I think we have lost the sun. We have lost the sunset already. Cool. Very nice. Love it. I love it. Cool. All right. So I guess that's the end of today's live stream. Thank you very much for Niu and for all of you joining us today. And we will try to rush to the platform where we started today's live stream to get some last beautiful snaps of the sunset scenery. But before we say goodbye, let me check any other comments from our friends here. All right. Ismail says, I spent 1 year, but I will get back to it soon. Now we are studying online. Kunming 理工大学. Alright, so you are studying Mandarin online? 我很想念我的大学昆明. So you study in Kunming. That's another very beautiful city in China. It's located in Yunnan province in southwestern China. Alright? And let me check. What are the other comments from our pages, from our CPA page? And Kenny says thank you. Jessie says 谢谢. And Kenny says Niu, make sure to ask for supermodel pay rate.
How about super
photographer?
Payment.
Super photographer also wanted a payment. Okay. Kenny says make sure to direct Nyonya when you post her. Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
She did a wonderful job.
Kenny says great work, Nyonya.
Thank you.
And Kenny says such a beautiful place to visit. Yes. And Jessie also says thank you for presenting us this amazing wonder. Thank you for spending time with us tonight, this afternoon, or to you this morning, maybe. So we wish you have a good time today and every day. And as you know, we are traveling across Xinjiang from September the 10th, so it's already October the 6th. We've already spent almost 1 month, and actually we have 2 more days to go, and we are now trying to rush to Urumqi, the city, the regional capital of Xinjiang, because we want to have a nice conclusion of this month-long expedition in Xinjiang. We want to show you the modern side and the ancient side of this wonderland. So we will see you in Urumqi. Stay tuned. We have 2 more very nice live streams to share with you. See you in our next live stream. Bye bye.